Good morning. Magandang umaga po. I heard a lot of news, a lot of noise, I should say, about, oh boy, there is so much infection going on in Cebu. Now, Governor Gwen, it's your fault. Things are getting worse. COVID infection is getting really serious in Cebu. So I did a little bit of digging, and this is what I found out. We're going to listen to it. Before we immediately jump into conclusions, we need to hear both sides of this story. We heard that on social media, and I don't know who's making the noise, but it is there in social media. And so I looked at, I guess this is Governor Gwen's website or whatever, to see what her side of the story is. And by the way, I added a caption underneath. First of all, I do not speak the dialect, the Cebuano dialect. I'm not Cebuano. My wife understands a little bit of Visayan, so with some difficulty, she translated it for me. So please bear with me. This is not a literal, exact translation. If there is any error on the translation, I apologize. I'm not an expert on this, but I did the best I can for the benefit of those people, whether you are English speaking or Tagalog speaking, somebody who does not understand Cebuano, and I do not pretend that I do because I don't. So let's take a look at it.
You may have seen on social media, dito sa atong provincial hospital sa Danau, nga naay mga tent, naay mga gipang butang na dito, naghuwat sila and all. And it was really so ugly ba? Let me assure you, first of all, para nako, it was really mismanaged. Daghan pa mag-space unta ang kabutangan nila inside. Pero I guess, you know, usahay ang kanibang human nature nga mangita kas labing sayon. Naman kayo nakita, na sila, hota lang na sila. And these were actually waiting for test results. In fact, pagkagabiing nangabot ang test results, gipapauli, kidaghamay negative. So, kana giusab na nato ron. Karon manggod ang protocol, inig-abot, di pa na nimo i-identify kung COVID ba nagdi-iswab pa ka. Nya ipada pa dire. Maghuwat pa ka sa resulta, usay agta nagtulo 4-5 ka adlaw, in the meantime maghinuwat ka. So, nagsigig build up ang occupancy. Where ang uban dito mga negative di ay.
Triage pa sila.
So, kiniron, ang akong instruction sa mga chiefs of hospitals, and I told them, Chief, mankaha mo, I am presuming kamao mo manage sa inyong hospital. Bisan ka ng scheduling sa mga nurses nato. You already know nga karon nagsigsaka atong cases. We need the nurses. So usba na inyong scheduling nga mo usahay mo diretso 48 hours unya mo day off og 48 hours so di 2 days wa nakaana nga nurse. Usbo ninyo para sa bitawon dinhi if we want to serve the public sa 12 to 1 nga kuan tungod kay 8 to 12 1 to 4 gyud ang schedule mo ra gyud atong sundon. We have flexi time. Di ba? So naman gud na sa management because the other hospitals, natong provincial hospitals, did not experience the same. Wala na hitabo. Nya probinsya ba ni? Mao ra ba gyud ni? Usa pa. When I tell you that we have 426 beds, combined na, no? Di ba? Ang Ahman, 426 beds in one hospital. I'm talking of our 4 provincial hospitals and 12 district hospitals. Which, as I reminded them again, you can help each other. For example, ikaw Danau, daghan pa kayo available dito sa Bugo or even Sugod. Pero di ako gini mo na tanan diha. Which created very bad optics.
Right now, they do the PCR test that takes 3 to 4 days to get the result. We are now going to use the rapid antigen test to quickly identify those who are positive and send them to the hospital right away. Meanwhile, those who tested negative will have to undergo the more reliable PCR test and wait 3 to 4 days in a holding area for the result. This will quickly isolate those who are positive from those who will require further testing. There you have it, guys. The last part of it, I just wrote down what she said because it was a little bit lengthy the way she was explaining it, and this will cut it short. That's what they're doing now to manage it. The bottom line is this. First of all, those are not COVID patients. Those are people who are just waiting to be tested. Maybe they had a flu and people are so scared, and she was asking, please do not panic. Okay? So people are so scared, they go to the hospital for testing, and a lot of them, after being tested, are being sent home negative. Secondly, they seem to be going to this one hospital when there are 12 hospitals in the area. So she's saying, come on guys, manage the situation we're in. If your hospital is already fully loaded, close the hospital and ask them to go to another hospital for testing. Makes sense. Makes sense. So to me, the way I see this is, one, either this hospital or whoever is the hospital involved, I think it's a hospital in Danao, they're too greedy and they want to keep the business. So they want them to queue up, stay in line, and we'll get to you. And meanwhile, the optics, as she said, turns out to be very bad. It looks so bad, like there is a disaster in the area. Instead of sending them to the other hospitals. Or, if that is not the case, here's another possibility. You know, in the Philippines, they're so used to this, oh, let's wait in line. You know, when I stay in line, I'm so impatient. I want to get there right away. I want to do what I need to do, and instead of staying in line like you won't believe. But no offense to the Filipinos, but in general, this is their attitude. They just wait there and sit there and wait. They're very patient. Maybe it's because of that culture also. Who knows? But in fairness to Governor Gwen, that is her side of the story. So let's wait and see what the infection rate is when the official numbers come out. Because maybe you have 100 patients waiting there, but only 2 got infected. So only 2 will be reported as a case. So let's wait for the official numbers. Again, in fairness to Gwen. So, thank you very much for watching, guys. Please do share this with other people because they'll be wondering what's going on in Cebu. And as Gwen appealed to the people, please do not panic. And to the hospitals, please manage the process. Send them to other hospitals so that you can provide service to the public. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Please make it a great day and do subscribe to my channel unless you have already done so. God bless.